What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. They revealed Worldslayer yesterday and it was absolutely bonkers. There were so many new things thrown at us, but at the same time so many questions are left unanswered. So in the next couple of weeks to the run-up, or in the run-up rather, to the release of Worldslayer, which is at the end of June, I'm going to be doing my best to bring you answers and bring you information to all of these things as we cover what has been revealed and what will still be revealed in additional broadcasts which will come from People Can Fly. However, today's video is just a catch up of the live reaction I did yesterday with the trailer when it came out, as well as a little game of bingo that we played with the audience in a video that I had recorded prior to say the things that we would see in the expansion versus the things that we might not, and to kind of see how we ended up scoring on that. But it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. I'll see you next video. Fucking cheers. So in anticipation, right, what I've done is I've prepared ourselves or us as a group like a little bit of like a bingo, right? So based on the video that I released asking people what they would love to have in the game, I created like a little bingo that we can play while the announcement is happening. I'll be doing it in the background, and then after the announcement is done, we can see how many we got right, how many of these things we got, and how many we didn't, right? So, I mean, some of these are super self-explanatory. So we have like a new class, new story content. So some of these things we will obviously get, right? Some of these things. So new class, new story content, new legendaries, increased stash. That's the one I desperately want. Increased level cap, I think is a given. New expeditions, I think is a given. New elemental types. So that could be anything, whether it's, you know, like something that we haven't had before. So any one of the elements that we had before. Updated crafting system, which was my video from yesterday. Character loadouts, big one. The ability to lock gear, fucking huge one for me. More character slots, that would be good for me, especially if there's a new character or if there's new ways to build, because my 6 fucking slots are full. It's a nightmare. A endless wave, like a based mode, so like a tower where you can just keep on fucking going down and, you know, like leveling up until you eventually die because it gets too difficult. Existing gear being reworked, so like looking at some of the legendary sets we have right now, like I'm looking at things like you know, like statue and stuff like that, which still isn't working really well or at all, and some of the weaker ones being reworked. That would be great. A skill tree rework, so the way our skill tree looks right now, like to change that somehow. More skill points, fucking winning. If it launches within 2 weeks, right, 2 weeks from the announcement, that's another one for us. That's another bingo. Any melee weapons, good shit. Color transmog options. So up until now we've been able to do transmogs, of course, but how cool would it be if you could actually get like pigments and stuff like that, so you could maybe make like the Akari set, instead of being red, be like blue, right? Same look, just like with a blue color instead of a red. Example. PvP, I fucking doubt it. I doubt it heavily, like I 150% doubt it, but I put it up on the list because people have mentioned it. Farm anywhere for upgrades, that's a big one. So not just having to run expeditions, but that you can do the open world and actually still get gear that drops at the level that it's, you know, like maximum level, for instance. That would be fucking great. Yeah, color transmog options. Maybe I should just call that shaders, right? Instead of making it like fucking weird. I'm just gonna call it shaders. Why do I want a fucking shitty explanation that I put there? Okay, anyway. Then where was I? New vendors. So I envision a situation where we could perhaps get some vendors that allow you to buy like old gear that you've out leveled, but you want it for the transmog. So like a transmog vendor, that would be fucking great. A raid, fucking doubt it, but you know, we'll see what we get. 5 piece set bonuses, so giving you, incentivizing you to actually equip 5 pieces of gear instead of 3, which would be great. Single player self-revive. This is just like a off the top of my head one that I thought that people sometimes complain about. Nobody asked for that like in the video, but it's like a big complaint for people on Reddit, where they go like, how come if you're playing in duos or trios, your buddies can pick you up, but you know, you don't have like a self-revive or something like that in single? So I put it in. And then last but not least, If we get immediate release, like they go like this and they go, and now guys, this shit's available, download and buy. I'm like, oh, buy and download rather, that way around, right? Then holy fucking shit. Oh shit, here we go. Guys, hold on to your stuff. This shit's about to get real. But it's first gonna be like 5 minutes of this fucking jazz. I remember from last time. But let's fucking go.
I can smell you.
You're gonna paying 600 Hendrik Wit boys? Oh my god, dude. I hope not, bro. Then I'd rather just buy it and gift it to you, man. Like, that's rapacious. Guys, officially, I want to thank everybody, right? This is the most concurrent viewers I've had in fucking ages. It's at almost 140 right now, and each and every one of you are fucking fantastic. Thank you so much for joining. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh god, here we go.
Today, we shall see victory. A great new altered fights at our side.
They asked you to help them. Why didn't you?
My war is with the worst of our kind. They will destroy us all.
I've heard such terrible, terrible things about you. How many of my people did you kill just to reach us?
There's a walk through the bones, there's a rattle of death. I've only got myself to blame. I've only got myself to blame.
Is it just me or does it look like ice powers? Ice powers.
Well, hello there, people. My name is Lucy, and welcome back to another Outriders broadcast. Today, I am very excited because we get to finally reveal to you Outriders Worldslayer. Now, we first teased the existence of Worldslayer back in November last year, where we also introduced the free New Horizon update, which saw us add a whole plethora of quality of life improvements and content to the game. And ever since then, we have been hard at work on Outriders Worldslayer. But what exactly is it? Let's get to it, people. Today, I present to you Outriders Worldslayer, the reveal trailer.
Didn't we just get that? Dude, Destiny vibes, bro.
There's a reckoning coming. Two paths diverge before you, Outrider. One leads to a new beginning, and the other to pain.
If
That's
we don't
all
find
new
a
shit.
way to stop what's coming, there will be nowhere for us to hide.
You've been fighting for so long that you've lost sight of what is true. There is no saving humanity.
All new fucking weapons, except on the right.
Humanity is already dead.
Oh shit! The fucking space laser? Motherfucking space laser? 3006! Oh Jesus, that's only June. Fuck!
We just had a glimpse into the story of Outriders Worldslayer, introducing new threats like a Reshkagal, the dark altered overlord of the insurgents.
A Rashkagal.
You want to
what the
know
fuck?
more, don't you?
Yes.
Well, we won't leave you hanging there. In fact, I think I have just the right person for the job. Here is our resident expert on all things Worldslayer, Sven. Take it away.
Oh god, it's Sven from last time. Dude, that was a good trailer, man. That was a
So
good
you
trailer.
want to know what awaits you in Outriders Worldslayer? Think you're ready? Well, let me tell you, you are not. Here we go. Okay, you've beaten Outriders, called down the drop pods, and crushed every expedition to become supercharged demigods, roaming the battlefields of Enoch. But that doesn't mean your Outriders can kick back and relax just yet.
No. I didn't believe it. But the anomaly. It's growing.
In Outriders Worldslayer, we see the anomaly has continued to evolve, rising to the challenge that you, the Outriders, have presented. Frost storms and blizzards now ravage the land at a speed that even Enoch's hyper-evolved monstrosities struggle to adapt to. And as if this wasn't bad enough, Ereshkigal, the commander of the human insurgent faction, has her own designs in mind for the future of humanity on Enoch.
It gets better every day.
Against impossible odds, the Outrider will have to push themselves to their limits to help Enoch see another day.
Oh my god, that's probably how the shit starts.
If you want humanity to survive this frozen onslaught, you will need to travel to some of the furthest reaches of Enoch. New lands, of course, also bring new horrors.
Yo.
And Outriders Worldslayer doesn't just introduce new enemy variants, it adds entirely new adversaries. These all formulate a pretty scary gang of beasts and bosses, who are very eager to say hello. Unsure if your current gear will be good enough for these adventures? Yeah, well, it isn't. But not to worry. Outriders Worldslayer adds a bunch of new loot for you to hunt down, including badass weaponry as well as class-specific and universal legendary armor sets. More on that topic a bit
Class-specific
later.
and universal.
For now, let's have a look at our biggest new features. The packs drew strength from the anomaly in their own way. By exploring their past, you too will be able to unlock a secondary skill tree, which adds 2 more subclass branches for each of the original classes.
Go!
Points for these new pack class trees unlock after completing significant events in Outriders Worldslayer. But even a new skill tree won't be enough to reach the highest echelons of difficulty. As an altar, you will still need to ascend. Ascension is the new long-term progression system introduced in Outriders Worldslayer. Step by step, it will allow you to improve your endurance, your brutality, your prowess, and even the anomaly power itself. With up to 200 ascension points to unlock, continued ascension progress will be a constant companion in Outriders Worldslayer.
Oh my fuck.
Even over hundreds of hours of play. Sound good?
Yes.
Of course it does, but we're not done yet. Outriders Worldslayer introduces Apocalypse tiers.
Okay, let's go.
Which will be replacing challenge tiers, even when playing expeditions. Apocalypse tiers will be active across all Worldslayer content.
Dude.
And will go up to level 40. That means a new higher level cap of level 75 gear 2. Speaking of gear, Apocalypse tiers also introduce Apocalypse gear. A
Oh
third
my
mod
fuck,
slot
3
will
fucking
propel your
slots,
gear
bro.
to its most destructive form yet. And in combination with the many new and brutal mods coming with Worldslayer, well, let's just say you'll be able to bring some unseen crazy firepower to the table.
Jesus, holy shit. Dude,
Whew,
they blew the
that's
top
already
off
a
this
lot
now.
to take in. Throughout the Outriders Worldslayer campaign, you'll already have your hands full of dealing with Ereshkigal and her minions. However, if you do manage to get past her, well, the true endgame still awaits. The
Oh,
trial
God.
of Taria Kratar. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. That, my friends, is the tale for another spotlight.
Ah, well, they got 2 months.
Now, you've seen just some of what Worldslayer has in store for you, and we are really excited for you to finally experience the next step in the Outriders universe. It brings a brand new campaign where you go toe-to-toe with the powerful, altered Ereshkigal. We're extending the world tier system, and these are now called Apocalypse tiers and go all the way up to level 40.
Jesus.
Here, you'll find new weapons and gear with a third mod slot, and we call this Apocalypse
fuck me,
gear.
dude. The legendary is
And
the old
there
gear
will
as
be
well?
new mods for you to find and equip, such as Omen and Noxious Spawns. Happy hunting. You'll also be able to develop your power through the patch trees, which allow you to boost
Dude, the
and
skill trees
further
have completely been
diversify all
reworked.
4 of your classes. And if all that wasn't enough, the Trial of Taya Gratar, our new endgame, combined with the new Ascension system, will push even the most experienced Outriders to their limits and beyond.
Yo, dude.
To close out today's show, we're going to bring on our community maestro, Robbie, to preemptively answer any of the burning questions we expect you to have about Worldslayer. Is he a cartoon or is he a real human? Who knows? But here he is.
Who the fuck is Robbie?
Thanks, Lucy, and hello, everyone. In this community section, we're going to go over some of the final points in Worldslayer. So, without further delay, let's just jump right in. We've built Worldslayer for both existing players and new players
Okay, this
alike.
is, yeah.
The original game with all of our updates, improvements, and new Horizon content is also included with Worldslayer.
Oh
The new
shit, so you
Worldslayer
only have to
campaign
buy
picks up
Worldslayer to
right
get everything?
after the end of the original.
Okay, that means it's gonna
And
be
if you want
expensive,
to,
boys.
You'll be able to start Worldslayer with a completely fresh character that has been boosted to level 30. So you won't be lagging behind your friends if you are a newbie and they're hardened veterans. And don't fret about skipping ahead to Worldslayer, you'll be able to still progress through Worldslayer first and then jump back into the original game's content. So if you're a complete newbie and you pick up Worldslayer, you'll have everything included.
It's
But
not fucking Cloud
what about
Blaze.
existing players? Well, if you're a returning Outriders player, then firstly, welcome back. Secondly, we've got you covered too, with the Worldslayer upgrade option.
Here we go.
If you buy the upgrade option on the same platform you purchased Outriders on, all Worldslayer content will be seamlessly
Still only
integrated
6
into
slots,
your
guys.
base game.
Still only
Your
6 character
characters
slots.
and all your progress, armor, weaponry will be waiting right there for you when you face the new trials ahead. Of course, there will always be questions about the length of content, and Worldslayer was developed with having a long-term progression system in mind. The main campaign in Worldslayer will get you back into the swing of things, but every true looter shooter fan knows it's the end game and the loot hunt where you'll be investing the lion's share of your hours. Of course, throughout all of this, you'll be pushing your Apocalypse tiers as well as your Ascension tiers ever higher, keeping the game challenging whilst also min-maxing your characters to the nth degree. To that end, we expect the search for new legendary gear and sets, and especially the hunt for Apocalypse variants of said gear, to keep you very engaged for a very long time. Oh, and one last thing before you go. We know the
Oh, I
wait
thought they
for
were
the
gonna
game
show more
is
gear.
never fun. So, if you pre-order either Worldslayer or the Worldslayer upgrade digitally, you will get 48 hours early
Oh my
access to
fuck.
the new mysteries that await. We hope that answers a lot of your
Yeah, but
burning
what is it
questions
gonna
on
cost,
Worldslayer
bro?
that you may
Oh,
have.
shit.
Be sure to send your follow-up questions to the official
Sorry for
Outriders
that.
social channels and give us a follow for the latest news on Outriders. We are so excited for you to all jump into Worldslayer on June 30th. Back to you, Lucy.
Well, they didn't say what the price
Thank
is.
you, Robbie. Now, with the release of Outriders Worldslayer coming at the end of June, pre-orders are live now.
Okay,
And
let's
for
go have a
you
look.
newcomers, if you pre-order Outriders Worldslayer digitally, you will of course get access to Outriders the base game straight away. So you can start now and get ready for Worldslayer. Don't worry, June will be here quicker than you think. Time is flying. And that about summarizes it for today's broadcast. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. It has been a pleasure as always. And do join us for the next broadcast where we deep dive into the brand new Worldslayer Endgame, the Trial of Taya Gratar. Bye-bye for now.
Well, let's talk quickly about what we got. You guys can help me out if I missed something, right? So this was our bingo. This was the things that we said that the game was gonna have. So Unfortunately, at least now, so far, it doesn't look... I mean, they could still drop... There's 2 months left, right? So they could still drop some shit on us, right? Like a fucking surprise, right? But at the moment right now, we didn't get a new class. We definitely got new story content. Absolutely new legendaries. We don't know about the fucking stash, but it's gotta be more though, right? Increased level cap, absolutely. Let's make this one orange because we don't fucking know. New expeditions, yeah, there has to be, because it's that the trials of Umfufu or whatever the fuck they're calling it. I hate it with the Kashnagal, Labaligalgal, whatever these fucking names that they make up. Like that's like a big pet peeve for me. Is like these weird names that they come up with for this shit. New elemental type, we also kind of like don't know, right? Updated crafting system. I mean, again, there's a lot of stuff we don't know. I thought we were gonna see a lot more, to be honest. Character loadouts, we don't know. Gear locking, we don't know. I mean, I think this is all stuff they're gonna reveal to us as the time, you know, goes forward. More character slots, fucking no. Endless wave based mode, we don't know. That could be the trials of fucking Penis Town or whatever the hell that shit is called. Existing gear reworks, abso-fucking-lutely. So that we got for show. Skill tree rework, yes. More skill points, abso-fucking-lutely. Launch within 2 weeks, unfortunately not. Melee weapons, again, we don't know. I keep thinking I see guys running around with melee shit, but it could just be the enemies. Shaders, we don't know. Dude, there's so much shit we don't know. PvP, I'm gonna say fucking no, because I think they would have said something about that. Farm anywhere for upgrades. This is a big one. Did you guys catch that? They said that your world tier follows you everywhere, whether you're playing out in the open world or whether you're doing endgame activities. This is a big one. This is one that people have been asking for since fucking forever. So you can get your upgrades from anywhere, right? New vendors. I mean, I kind of like, since there's new areas, there has to be new vendors. So I feel this was a shitty one for me to put in, but it is what it is. Raid, we don't know. 5-piece sets for single player and immediate release. No, that didn't happen. No. So there's not a lot. There's not a lot that we fucking know. 5-piece set bonus. Single player software. We don't know.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.